दुआबा रेडियो, दुआबा रेडियो, दुआबा रेडियो, दुआबा रेडियो,
दुआबा रेडियो।
Very warm welcome from Duaba Radio. Myself Prabjeet Kaur, lecturer bio, GGS Mod Mandi Bathinda. I feel privileged to share with you chapter of 12th class biology. Lesson is Principles of Inheritance and Variation, part 1. And this part includes some basic concepts, then Mendel's experiment, Mendel's experimental plant, Mendel's observations, Mendel's laws of inheritance. These are 3 laws: law of dominance, law of segregation, law of independent assortment, and incomplete dominance. Students, here we are going to discuss these topics one by one in the very easy way, so that you are able to understand the basic concepts and the concepts of the misconcepts. So, first is the basic concepts. I would like to tell you about, before reading this lesson, before discussing this lesson, what the inheritance or heredity is. The other name for inheritance is heredity, and the process by which characters are transferred from one generation to the next generation is called inheritance or heredity. But there is difference also in the individuals of a progeny. So, what do we call these? So, the difference in the traits means the different characters of the individuals of a progeny from each other and from their parents. They are called variations. And I like to tell you the genetics also. So, the branch of science which deals with the inheritance and variations is called genetics. Now, regarding the Mendel's experiment, we will be discussing Mendel's experiment. But before discussing, I would like to tell that the father of genetics is Mendel, and his full name is, complete name is Gregor Johann Mendel, in 1822 to 1884. So he is known as the father of genetics. He performed his experiments with garden pea plant, and the other name, scientific name of garden pea plant is Pisum sativum. Then in the Mendel's experiment, he conducted artificial pollination, means he himself performed the act of pollination or cross-pollination. Pollination is the process of transfer of pollen grains from flower, from stamen of one flower to stigma of another flower. So he conducted artificial pollination or cross-pollination experiments using several true breeding varieties having contrasting traits. What are contrasting traits? Means the opposite characters. Just like if we consider the height of the stem, then one plant is tall, another plant which is of short height is dwarf, which is of long height is tall, and which has short height is known as dwarf. Similarly, flower position, it may be axial, it may be terminal. If the flower is present in the axil of a bird, it's known to be as axial. If it is present at the top of the plant, it is known as terminal. Similarly, the next trait that was taken by Mendel was seed shape, that may be round and wrinkled. Another is a seed color, that is yellow and green. Then flower color, that is violet and white. Similarly, pod shape, that is full and constricted. Pod color, that is green and yellow. So these are the different contrasting characters that were taken by Mendel, and these are considered to be a 7 pair of contrasting characters. So Mendel observed one trait at a time, and here he performed several experiments, and the cross of Mendel, it may be of type monohybrid cross or it may be of type dihybrid cross. So he hybridized plants with alternate forms of a single trait, then it is known as monohybrid cross. And the seeds thus produced, they were grown to develop into the plants, and this is known as first filial generation, F1. Mendel then self-pollinated F1 plants to generate plants of the second filial generation, that is the F2 generation. Later, Mendel also crossed P plants that differed in the two characters, that is a dihybrid cross. Then Mendel performed these experiments by taking the contrasting characters, and of which one type of plant parts, it was dominant trait, another was a recessive trait. Dominant trait means the trait which in the presence of other is expressed, and the recessive trait which in the presence of other trait does not express is a recessive trait. So here the dominant traits from the seed shape is the round, from seed color was yellow, flower color was violet, pod shape was full, that was the dominant, pod color was green, then flower position was axial, that is the dominant trait, stem height tall was a dominant trait. Now Mendel's experimental plant, Mendel selected garden pea plant as his experimental material because of these reasons. It is an annual plant with a short lifespan, means it can complete its cycle in short time period. So several generations can be studied within a short period. It has perfect bisexual flowers, means male and female part, they are present in the same flower. So it has perfect bisexual flowers containing both male and female parts. And the flowers are predominantly self-pollinating, means when the pollination occurs amongst the flowers of the same plant, it is a self-pollination. It is easy to get pure line for several generations, means the same type of plants that have the same allelic pair, they are grown, then it is known as a pure line. Fourth point, it is easy to cross-pollinate them because pollens from one plant can be introduced to the stigma of another plant by removing the anthers. Fifth part, pea plant produces a large number of seeds in one generation. Sixth part, pea plants could easily be raised, maintained and handled. Seventh, a number of easily detectable contrasting characters or traits were available. Contrasting means tall, dwarf, violet, white. So these are the contrasting characters. These are available. Then Mendel's observations. Third topic. What did Mendel observe? Here we will be discussing regarding the ratio which he got after crossing the plants. So F1 progeny always resembled one of the parents and trait of other parent was not seen. And F2 stage expressed both the parental traits in the proportion as 3:1. And the contrasting traits did not show any blending. Blending means there was no mixing at either F1 or F2 stage. In the dihybrid cross, he got identical results as in the monohybrid cross. He found that phenotypes F2 generation appeared in the ratio of 9:3:3:1. Now we are going to discuss about the monohybrid cross of crossbreeding pea plant. Mendel performed the experiment of the tall and the dwarf contrasting characters. That were parents were taken as tall plant and dwarf plant. Tall has allelic pair of genes as capital T and dwarf has small t. When gametes are formed by meiosis, then gametes carry from the tall plant capital T allele, while as from the dwarf it carries only small t. When there is crossing, the F1 generation is formed and it carries the genotype as capital T small t. There are two terms that we are going to use. The one is the phenotype, another is the genotype. Phenotype means external features which are expressed, these are known as phenotype. And the genotype is the genetical makeup of the individual is known as genotype. Means which type of alleles are used here. So Mendel called these factors as alleles. So F1 generation on selfing, they form on selfing capital T, which was crossed with capital T, small t. Then gametes are formed capital T small t and capital T small t. When Punnett scale is formed, then we get capital T tall, capital T small t again tall, capital T small t tall, small t dwarf. So phenotypic ratio was tall plants is to dwarf plants, tall plants 3:1, and genotype ratio is capital T is to capital T is to small t. If the ratio was 1:2:1. Now Mendel's laws of inheritance. Based on his hybridization experiments, Mendel proposed the laws of inheritance. His theory was rediscovered by Hugo de Vries of Holland, Karl Correns of Germany, and Erich von Teschermark of Austria in 1901. Now coming to the laws of Mendel's inheritance. First law is law of dominance. Another law is law of segregation. Another law is law of independent assortment. Law of dominance. This law states that when two alternate forms of a trait or character, genes or alleles are present in an organism, only one factor expresses itself in the F1 progeny, and it is called the dominant, while the other that remains masked, means which is not expressed, is known as recessive. This is the law of dominance for first law. Now coming to the second law, which is also known as law of segregation. This law states that the factors or alleles of a pair segregate from each other during gamete formation. Such as a gamete receives only one pair of two factors and they don't show any blending, means there was no mixing. So this is a law of segregation, that is a second law. Third law is the law of independent assortment. According to this law, two factors of each character assort or separate out independent of the factors of other characters at the time of gamete formation and get randomly rearranged as the offspring producing both parental and the new combination of the characters. Now let's discuss the dihybrid cross. Here parents with phenotype as round yellow seed. Here the two characters are taken into account. Round is a shape, another is a color yellow. That are both dominant characters crossed with the other parent that has seed shape as wrinkled and color of the seed is green. When the both are crossed, The phenotype is now round yellow seed and other parent has wrinkled green seed. Now coming to the genotype. Genotype is an expression of the gene or allele combination of the individual. So the one parent that has round yellow seed, it is expressed by capital R, capital R, capital Y, capital Y. When crossed with wrinkled green seed, small r, small r, small y, small y. Now the gametes are formed from the round yellow seed, gametes with alleles capital R, capital Y, and from wrinkled green seed, small r, small y. Now on crossing, F1 generation is formed that has round and yellow seed. So its genotype is capital R, small r, capital Y, small y, which on selfing produces F2 generations. Here the male and female gametes are formed. Male gametes, they have capital RY, small r, capital Y, capital R, small y, small r, small y gametes, while the female gametes, they are capital R, capital Y, small r, capital Y, capital R, small y, small r, small y. When we cross these and Punnett square is formed, that has phenotypic ratio as round yellow, round green, wrinkled yellow and wrinkled green. So ratio is 9:3:3:1. The original parents, they were having the characters as round yellow seeds and the other was having wrinkled green. So here new combinations are also formed as round green and wrinkled yellow, that is in the ratio of 3:3. Now the genotypic ratio is 1:2:2:4:1:2:1:2:1. So this is the dihybrid cross, shows how the new combinations are formed, which is also indicated by a law of independent assortment. Now coming to the incomplete dominance. It is a phenomenon in which the F1 hybrid exhibits characters intermediate of the parental genes. Here the intermediate means in between. Here the phenotype ratio deviates from Mendel's monohybrid ratio and it is seen in flowers, colors of Mirabilis jalapa, that is Phorocalocul plant, and snapdragon, where red color is due to gene capital R, whereas white color is due to smaller, and pink color is due to gene capital R, smaller. Now if we cross the parents, one having red flower capital R, and the other parent as white flower, that is smaller, gametes are formed capital R, and from smaller, the gametes are formed smaller. On crossbreeding, capital R, smaller. All are pink. When selfing is done, then again the gametes are formed capital R, smaller, and gametes are formed that are capital R, smaller, and in the Punnett square, if we fill the F2 generation in the Punnett square, then phenotypic ratio is red is to pink is to white, and genotypic ratio is capital R, smaller, pink, and white, smaller, 1:2:1. So this was all about the today's first part of the lesson, Principles of Inheritance and Variation. Now you are able to tell me what is heredity, what are variations, what is genetics, who is father of genetics, what was Mendel's experimental plant, what was Mendel's laws of inheritance, and what is incomplete dominance. Now, inheritance or heredity is a process by which characters are transferred from one generation to next generation, is inheritance or heredity, and the variations are The difference in the traits of individuals of a progeny from each other and from their parents are called variations. While the genetics is the branch of science which deals with the inheritance and variations is called genetics. And who is father of genetics? Gregor Johann Mendel, 1822 to 1884, is known as father of genetics. Mendel's experimental plant. Mendel selected garden pea as Pisum setium as his experimental plant. Then what are Mendel's laws of inheritance? These are of three types: law of dominance, law of segregation. Law of dominance is first law of segregation is second law, and law of independent assortment is third law. Then is the incomplete dominance. It is the phenomenon in which F1 hybrid exhibits characters intermediate of the parental gene. So this was all about regarding the first part of principles of inheritance and variation. Thank you.
दुआबा रेडियो, दुआबा रेडियो, दुआबा रेडियो, दुआबा रेडियो।
जी हाँ, दुआबा रेडियो।